here. Okay. Whenever you're ready. Oh, okay. Whenever you're ready.
I'm going to smile now because I'm not going to smile when I'm preaching, poeting, prophetizing, whatever. Poetizing. Dropping bars.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, whenever you're ready, you're good.
Okay. I came out as gay 8 years ago. 8 years of renewed hope. Hope that's had to make up for 20 years of pretending and bending for you and mending for me. I'm sending prayers back to my younger me, you see. I came out from believing that sex was something I wasn't supposed to look up online and I wasn't supposed to talk about, but I was somehow supposed to learn about it nonetheless. I came out from believing that Jesus Christ, Savior of humanity, ate alongside criminals and prostitutes and poor people, but not gay people. They were a lost cause. I came out from believing that I was supposed to feel something different when my high school girlfriend wore her Catholic school skirt 3 inches higher. I came out from believing that my life would play out like it does in the movies, books, and jewelry commercials. The guy meets the girl, wins her over, proposes, and lives happily ever after. Every kiss begins with keeping my gay feelings to myself. You see, I came out as me 8 years ago. Here I stand, a child of God, labeled by love and labeled free, free from being seen as unclean, a true queen of queer reality. My story is for the gay kid who doesn't know better than to hate himself and the body he's given. Baptized in water but drowning in blood, housed by God but sleeping in mud. My story is for the parents of that kid, bold enough to leave their child on the street but too timid to open a Bible and ask why. My story is for the pastor of that kid, who has a gay friend and once met a trans person, so they know how it is. But come to preach and teach, they're silent with niceties. They need that donation for a new organ, you see. Even as organs of our queer youth are left to bleed, I'm hungry for a meal that no longer tastes like the blood of my siblings, but the love of Christ. My story is for the Pope, whose words reach that kid, whose own abuses remain planks, while he points out specks that turn out to be glitter. The one with supposed divine connection fails to see God's own image, but God's dressing in drag these days. I'm fighting for equity, respect, and mutuality to become embedded in our relationships and politics. I'm fighting for the sacred worth and dignity, imago Dei, to be heard and seen, the imagination of holy creation, the art project of a God who chose not to color inside the lines, whose finest piece was hung up for all to see, so the rest of us go on as living works. This is the queer hill we climb, where imagination is divine, unlimiting God, convergence that unblocks the divine. I'm fighting for each person of the queer alphabet, lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, intersex, pansexual, gender fluid, or questioning whether you wear flannel or glitter, high heels or steel toes, lipstick or jock straps, or some combination of the above. I'll stand up for myself, for yourself, for ourselves, so that we might experience love in all its forms and functions. I came out to seminary 8 months ago. My seminary degree is for churches who get in their own way. My degree is for Christians who don't know what to say. My degree is for parishioners wondering if they might be gay. My degree is for God's love, everlasting and ever-reaching. For this I pray.